Hello everyone, Terminator Fan 1984 here, and welcome back to Roblox. Today, we are playing not Sail and Sink Simulator, we're going to be playing Titanic SOS. Now, for those who don't know, Titanic SOS is a roleplay game where, well, you're on the Titanic while it sinks. We've got various people here. Now, we're going to go below deck. So this is of course, like an ongoing round, and, well, I think that might be Mike Brady from Ocean Line of the Signs that walked by. If not, someone else. Let's go down deck and see how the flooding looks. Alright, so as far as I can tell, the vessel might be sinking on an even keel. And oh my! That ain't good. This is the water. But yeah, I think the vessel's definitely sinking on a... Yeah, the vessel's sinking on a even keel, cause you don't see much of the, you know... There's not really much going on in here. And there's also these cabins we can enter. Oh my. Wait a minute. Okay, that's odd. The cabin has water, but there's no water out here. I guess someone... Let me check this cabin. Oh, there's water in these cabins too. That's weird. Uh-oh, that ain't good. There's water coming up. Uh-oh, that ain't good. The elevator shafts are flooding. There goes a good elevator down there too, which I don't think we'll be able to access. Now, we can't go any further down here. As you can tell... we are, of course, experiencing some bad flooding. Can these cabins be accessed? Actually, let's see if we can go in this cabin, see what it looks like. Okay. So, yeah... I'm guessing the cabins aren't the best when it comes to, like, sinking and all. Up, and someone's trigger happy. Yep, we're down here below deck as the Titanic now begins to sink. We hear the creaks and groans of the ship. Here's the purser. G'day, how may I help you? Let's exit, because I think you just left. Yep, you just left. So the purser realizes what's going on, it's getting the heck out. I would recommend this James fella get out of here quickly, or else the ship is going to sink. Or, not sink, but he's going to go down with the ship. Let's go in here. I want to see how the cabins look. High and dry. Let's go to the bow of the ship to see how much of the water is... Right. Oh, by the way, since we're up here, look. You can pick up this ice. So we can kick it around if we want to. We also go in here, which you can tell this is a bad idea. Yeah, the ship is creaking and groaning. Up, there's Rickson Jackson. Well, we can't go in the gymnasium. It's past those hours anyway. Oh, and the lights have seemed to have blinked a little there. What are you, sir? Oh, your name is Jimmy Bob. Okay, you're... Right. There's some deck chairs. We'll probably need them later. I'm going up to the back. I mean, up to the, yeah, I'm going to the front of the ship, at least at the bridge. Okay, there's... Okay. You can see how bad the flooding has gotten. The water has now reached, you know, it's now at the well deck, and is washing over the vessels. Well, it's washing over might wash over the vessel's bow. No, never mind. It is washing over the bow, I think. Let's go back down and see how bad it looks below deck. Yeah, we can't go. I thought we could go in there because I know. Look at that. There goes another passenger. Guessing they're gonna have to make their way to a lifeboat if there's any left. Oh, it's Jimmy Bob. They're back. What's going? Oh my goodness. Okay, we cannot access D deck. And yeah, that's something going on here. I don't know what's causing that. There's a passenger. There's someone down here. Let's see who they are. Oh, it's Rickson. Who are you? Your name is Billy McHow. Biley McHow, I mean. I don't know why I thought it said Billy. Alright, let's get topside. Uh-oh. Lights are fading again. Let's go up to the bow of the ship. See where the... Yep, the water has washed over. We can look through here and we can see, of course, up the corridors. Hey, what's up, though? Okay, so now entering this hallway. Let's go into one of these cabins. See how they look. Alright, this cabin is entirely... Well, it's actually pretty good. Uh-oh. Okay, it's doing that thing again. Is there water? Okay, there's water coming up now. Let's get into the... What's your name, sir? Aussie Pug. Ah, they're a poor fella. I hate to be them here in this case, though. What's your name? It's Rickson. He might... Is he dead? Nope, he ain't dead. Just Evelyn. And... Excuse me, people. Oh, Rose from Titanic is here. Oh, apparently there's someone here with a football. There's Penny. What's your name, sir? Okay, you have an interesting name. The bow is oh lord, that ain't good. Yep, that ain't good. There's water down there. Quite the sight. Now let's get over here. Okay, there's an argument breaking out. What are you? Are you? Oh, you're Lucille Brown. Okay, Lucille, you best stay up deck. I'm going below. Now, let's see. Up, Lucille's going down deck to your up. John Lloyd, you're definitely not going to be able to go down there if your cabin was under there. Now, I'm not going to stay in this part of the ship because if I do, I will probably drown. I think they have stopped their arguing and knowing the fact that this is the last moments of the ship. There might be a trigger happy fellow up there on deck. Now, who's up here specifically? Oh, Alexia. If I'm getting a name right, that is. Okay, the water is up, down there, okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, it would probably be washing over the deck here. At least over this barrier. Gentlemen. Oh, something happened. Unless it was creaking metal. What's your name, sir? Oh, you're the last person. Alright. Let's see how bad it's looking down here. Oh, no. Yep, it's bad. Makes things worse. And looks like all the elevators underwater. So, I say we go visit one of the rooms up here before we go. Now those red areas are places we can't access yet. But this is the if I'm not mistaken, it might be either the I think it might be either the lounge or the smoking room that I entered. Of course, we are just... You get to see how it looks. The ship is sinking, the water's getting up to there. But it might be high time we get out of this room. Okay, that just happened. collapsibles have come down, upside down. And what's worse, I think the water's about to come over the water's gonna flow into the okay, let's go check the other side. The other lifeboat's looking over on here. Okay, the good news is the lifeboat over here has not come at least not come down. What the heck is this? Looks like part of the ship. Right. Uh-oh. Bonnie Clark, you better wear something more warm. It ain't the best of being here in those clothes. Uh-oh, this ain't good. William Douglas, Senior John Royalty, or it was Sir. I don't know, I could be mistaken. We better get this life jacket on. Better do what they did in Titanic. Matter of fact, here, let me give y'all something to see. Oh! There went the first funnel. Now, down there, you would probably see... You can see him walking around like normal. That's because water is a bit different. No way, I can't stick my thing under water, so... Yeah, okay. You'll do that, so watch. Alright, we gotta get up. I'm actually going to head up more close to the funnel here, just in case, but I got a good zoom out for y'all about this. Look at that. The lights bathing on the down below, or vertical, are the second funnel just gave way. Oh, the lights have gone out. Okay. As you can tell, we have experienced a split. Now, of course, you can tell this split ain't really identical to that of any other theories. If I'm not mistaken, it's based on a different one. I'm just rushing as fast as I can up to the... Countess of Rose, if I'm getting that name right. Oh no, I think I might be getting stuck. Okay, yeah, we're getting stuck. Okay, we're holding our own for just a while. Uh-oh, we fell. We're falling. Something happened. We have died. We fell to our death at 2:18. Alright, so we have died. Well, don't worry, we can just spawn right back in. However, I think we'll be put on a much different place. Yep, we are on the crane. I'm gonna jump in the water. Oh, I think I died. Yep, I died. So don't make my mistake, kids. And we have newly missed it. Or we probably have just missed it. Oh Christ. Yeah, we need to get to a lifeboat. I think there are people that got dragged into the water. We'll try and find a lifeboat. That tells you how dark it is out here. So I'm gonna let you know it's right now, but in the menu we got various things we can do. So you go to the main menu here, and of course we got all this. Let's visit the lobby actually while we for a much new round. So here's the lobby. Of course we can purchase a whole bunch of stuff. Oh look, the owners of Maritime Interactive. Wait a minute, did they just walk through the wall? That was weird. They're the wealthiest people. And the top survivors. Now, unlike the original Titanic SOS game, there's something else new to this game, and you're gonna see it right here. What's that? Now, passengers, of course, would see the... I'll go back to the main menu so you can see this. Oh, there is the... Actually, let's go into museum mode. Oh, never mind. We get to go into a game. So we get to see what this Titanic model looks like. So we're going all the way down. If we can go all the way down. Yes, we can. Okay, we're down. Oh, no, there's more stairs. Now, here's Scotland Road. And as you can tell, and here's E-Deck, the E-Deck Grand Staircase. Although, I recommend if you want to roam around the ship, you give Museum Mode a look for yourself. Let's get back to the main game. Alright, we are back in Titanic SOS. Now, let's get onto the ship. Now, I think we will take... Of course, this is going to be a gateway. Let's actually take the D-Deck area there. All but one elevator is down there. So, I'm going to let y'all get a look at them. Now, we'll actually head to C-Deck with this elevator. Because, well, we kind of need to be in C-Deck. There we go. Here's the purser. Now, since I joined the group, we have various sinkings we can go with. I'm going to vote for the Titanic SOS one, because we're also going to buy something from the purser. Alright, let's first buy a... Let's buy that, and I think we will accept the menu. I think I'll get... a sponge cake. Ah, perfect. Nice sponge cake. Which I'll eat with my bare hand. Or better yet, I'll save it for later. Now here is a ticket. Alright, we are going to head down deck. We're not going to be up here, we're going to be all the way down here. down here in F deck. Now, we are, of course, going to violate some rules. We're going to go in here, and here we are. We're in the Turkish bath. Now, on the record today, this place looks untouched, minus the furniture, but the tiles on these, though, you can still see how they looked back then. Now, we are heading, we can't go through these doors, but here's the pool. Now, as of currently, we don't know what the pool of the Titanic looks like. At least as far as I remember. Because the watertight door that's here was closed. Up, and as you just hear there, that is the elevator at work. Now, unlike the Hidden Mysteries Titanic game, these things can go all the way from A deck to, well, you know, F deck. Because if it was, this wouldn't be right here. Instead, well, you know, it would be behind the staircase. Speaking of which, let me go show you all where that, the back behind here. Here it is. Now, it looks rather different in the movie, as you can tell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that man fell. That man gone. Alright. There comes the tugboats. There's a person on the tugboat. They just... Oh no, they fell in the water. Now, despite that one image of what looks like Titanic at dry dock, is actually her older sister, the Olympic. Oh, we're going out to sea. I'm gonna admit, the detail the Titanic SOS crew went through to make this just wow. Alright, now we gotta get up deck quickly because y'all would probably want to see this. Now I'm gonna try and get y'all up there as fast as we can, but I mean we're actually already there, so we're just getting up as fast as we can. We're sailing away from port. The tugboat's here, keeping an eye on us. Now, while we're up here, let's climb up here. You can see, of course, we got collapsible and all that. The railroad's down there, of course, expected. You can't go any further up because, well, this place is not for crew. It's not for passengers, for crew only. But it'll be open for crew later, not for crew, passengers later on. Now, here's the settings. You can see we can change the Titanic. We can change her profile so we can make her be... Actually, we need a game pass to make it look like, you know, that. But as you can tell, it changed the grand staircase here to make it look like Olympics, at least in the 30s. Then you got war paint, custom 1, custom 2, custom 3, and default. I'm guessing the custom ones here are just ones you can make your own. But I have the ambiance here pitch black. Now let me close the menu here. There's a crew member over there. Never mind, that's not a crew member, that might be a passenger. This first Murdoch. Excuse me, Murdoch. Alright, so... Oh, as you can see, the ship is turning. At least, yeah, it is turning. Now, I'm gonna get as close as I can. We're going all the way to the back here. Of course, we're violating that sign. Now, as you can tell, that is one of the ships we got to look out for. And you can see on its back, if you can see it, there's a nameplate. It's City of New York. Liverpool, of course. Like this ship here. Its port of entry on Titanic is of course that of the same. And now we are approaching the stern. And watch what happens next. Yep, reading. Caused one of her lives to snap. I'm gonna jump on down. But you better not climb the stairs like that. We're going to be at the stern. Now, I'm gonna try and get a good view for y'all under the water. And look, you can just barely see it. Her propellers, I think, are able to turn from. Like I say, I'm gonna try and get y'all a good shot. As you can see, the propellers down there, of course, doing their job and all. So let's head back up. Somebody's gonna clean that. Though we're not sinking just yet. Hello there, John. Well, we're gonna head down deck. Let's just head down here. Alright, we got cabins. I'll have a curtain. And a low singlet. Well, captain like it. Here's one of the rooms for storing stuff that you need to store away. And I can probably get a good view of how it looks. I'm probably not gonna be able to get y'all get a good view outside. I will let you get a good view outside this porthole if I can get a good view. Oh, there's unfinished area up over our heads. Okay then, let's head back up deck. These doors we can't go through, neither that way because it's blocked off by a curtain. Up, and we have left from Cherbourg. Then we're going to be heading to Queenstown, which is, if I'm not mistaken, now called Cobb or Cork. It's now April 14th, 1912. And as you can see, we're listing. Now, in the Titanic movie, it doesn't show this list, but you can see why it's listing. So we're not sinking yet, don't worry. Now, there are certain rooms here we can go to. These rooms, as you can tell, we cannot access just yet. That was whatever that was there. I'm gonna bring y'all down here. I'm guessing no one was meant to access this part of the ship, but this is unfinished area, which I'm guessing is meant to be a second class entrance there, as it says. Now we're gonna climb the ladder here and go up the ship's stuff. Let's get up here. Up this gracer. Here's a stairwell that goes down to, well, a deck. There's that room right there. Oh, there's someone in there. I think they might be smoking. But yeah, I think I'm not saying that is the smoking room. Alright, let's go down to C deck and see if we can send a nice little letter. Go, hello, purser. Good day. How? Item store. Let's see. What can I send? I don't think I can see a message here that tells me. I don't think I can see something here that tells me what I cannot send. I'm gonna exit the shop. Have a good day. You too, purser. Up. And there's That person. That's an interesting name for that person. Now, I'm gonna go... I think there might be cabins down here on E-Deck we can access. Keyword, I think. Yeah. So, I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, let's go in this cabin. Here's one of the cabins, so at least what one of them look like. Okay, yeah, that just happened. We'll go in here. Look at this cabin. Of course, we can't go into this room. Now, we can't claim these cabins because we don't have the game pass. Let's get out of here, though, and head down to the... Okay, this is the watertight door deck plate down here. Now, let's get... Now, here's Scotland Road. Of course, I don't think we'll be able to go any further down in the ship. Oh, hey there. This is a unfinished room of the ship. And so is this. We're just exploring the ship at this point, though, so not really much harm being done. Oh, here's that one area we were at earlier. What's your name? Oh, your name is Swag. Wait, what a unique name for the time period. Now let's actually head back to the bow of the ship. Well, we might be able... Now, if you can tell here, the ship does have a kind of... Oh, a minute. No, fancy. Nice work, gentlemen. Oh, didn't mean to climb that. Here is a chair. Now, memory serves me right, that was found in the debris field. Alright, we're now on deck. As you can see, the funnels are beautifully seen. Matter of fact, now, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Of course, if you don't know, most of the pictures of Titanic are actually her sister Olympic. And I'm gonna go right here and see if you recognize this shot. Hello there, Grazer. What's your name? Oh, it's Ava. Just ignore those passengers for now. Okay, ignore my shirt. I don't know why it does that in some games. But yeah, we're gonna hop up here. Alright, so here, if I'm not mistaken, are crew cabins. Or at least not crew cabins. It could have been a purpose. We can't go any more further here because if we did, we would be in the bridge, which is more further up, and you can see how it looks. Of course, we're gonna head to the... We're gonna go up to the bow. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So, it's getting more dark. Fun fact, as you probably know, these railings can't come off. But so can the panels here. Well, I had to check chat for something, by the way, earlier, so that's why the number ain't how it is. Now, I'm going below deck. As of right now, we're gonna explore the ship. At least, not explore the ship, but, see if these cabins, oh, not cabins, can be accessed. If I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere around here where the wooden boards and stuff could be exposed. Not exposed, but, could be, used. Since those were around here somewhere in the bow for getting those lifeboats down. Apparently we can cling to this railing. Or sit down somewhere. Let's think, sit down somewhere. Let's try up. Because the tracks of White Star Line steamers. Made in various parts of the country. Here's some more machinery. Of course we can't. Of course this here is not really of access. I think it might be a vent if I'm not mistaken. If not, something else. Let's go below deck. You can see, of course, you've probably already seen this already in museum mode. Well, we're going to explore much. We're going to head back up deck. Alright, we're back. An iceberg has been spotted. Now, you can't see it. It is... because it's pitch black. But I'll bring you all to an area where most likely it will be more visible. Up, someone jumped down. It's a deckhand. Up, and as you can tell, they're doing their work. And now you can probably see a little bit more better. Up at the bow of the ship. We're about to hit the iceberg. Up! Never mind. I don't think we're gonna actually hit it. Never mind, we did hit it. Oh, there's another deckhand. Okay, we're gonna ignore what was said over there. Oh yeah, oh a minute. So yeah, this is bad. We have been struck on the starboard side. Alright, we're heading down here. Hello, gentlemen. We're heading down to E deck. And now we're down here at F deck. Now we best get out here. Because that's watertight door here, and we don't want to be stuck down here. Yep. People friendly are play. Will play. Up, there's Gracer. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, folks. Alright, we're back. We have another fella. It's Bodhi. We just walked past. It's Amelia. Sammy. Okay, we can't go there yet. But here's the lifeboats. Of course, held in with chains. Of course, most likely to prevent it from getting lodged. There's Sammy again, I think. There's the deckhand, Miss Trudy. Both like it's yeah, I can't get up over there, even if it's like. So we can't go up there for a while now, so we're gonna have to wait for a while. Here's the, Up, there's one. Okay, let's go below deck. Let's see how it looks down here. With vessels tilting more heavily. As you can tell, that's not water from... Of course, you can tell these movers don't really work. Here's a shower. Up, there's a deckhand. This... Carson. You're sweeping the deck. Now, I don't know where the elevators are. I think I might actually know where the elevators are. So, I'm gonna go head... Yep, they're all up here. Let's head down E-deck. Okay, perfect. Down here. Let's check how it's now. Look. Oh no, that ain't good. The pool's starting to fill. That ain't good. Let's see what I can get from the person. Let's actually exit the place. I'm gonna see if I can send a message. I'm gonna go into this area over here. Oh, that's not it. What about you? Oh, you're just a cabin. What you got on you? I'm guessing you're just also crew quarters. Oh, never mind. We can claim this cabin, actually. Okay, that just happened. Okay, we are heading this way. Now, only one of the elevators are all the way down, which is of course the elevator I took. So, we're gonna head down deck and see where we can go. First, oh no, that ain't good. Memory served me right. We are not to be. This door would have been closed. Alright. Now, out here, it'd be too loud. Of course, too noisy to be, really out here. As steam is coming out through, basically, the valves and all that. Can't go through there. Let's head back down to F deck to see how bad the flooding has progressed. Okay, this ain't good. Let's go actually up to the bow. Let's see how it looks over there. Because we're still on E deck, and uh-oh, that ain't good. This one be showing some signs of flooding up here. Instead of, let's see. Can't of course go down there, so let's go up. Barely see, I can tell you that. Okay, as you can see, we can now come up here. Now, as far as you can tell, we can't go into the bridge because we're not crew. I'll let y'all get a good view of it. Over here are, of course, cabins for the crew, along with the captain himself. As you know, Titanic, of course, would have sunk 2 hours and 40 minutes. We're going in here, and as you can see, there's a cabin here we can't see into. Guessing there's actually more of the bathroom. If not, then it might be another cabin. It's one of the rooms that could be used. Well, it's past, these hours anyways. There's ropes. Okay, here's more cabins. Mr. Wellington, the E-deck is flooding. You need to get up deck. It's not safe down here. not going to go into a lifeboat. Like, we're going to actually stay on the ship. But we are going to stay aboard the ship as she sinks. Look at all the detail they put into this. Like I say, if I could get a good view of certain rooms, like up close, I would. Now, here's the stuff for the contacts and all. If memory serves me right, the watertight door, despite how it shows in the movie, would have been in a different area. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere around here. If I recall correctly, of course, those old boxes over there might have been either where the grand staircase up, well, not the grand staircase, the watertight door controls are, along with other stuff. Up, and then someone trigger happy. Oh, Barry's here. We are currently going to go into the... Alright, here's the Olympic and Titanic. The largest steamers in the world, of course, of their time. Machines here were of course been used for exercising, and this room doesn't look the best. Well, that room actually doesn't look the best on the Titanic currently. At least you can see the wreck. Let's see what these two are discussing. He smelled it. He's part penny picture. William Marsh? Peter Lofton? Alright, let's just... Oh, sorry about that, Marsh. Let's head back down deck and see how the flooding's progressing. Yeah, we can do that one portrait, which, if you don't know, there is a portrait that shows what Titanic's flooding looked like from the wells here. But I think the flooding's it's getting more worse. And I think our flooding, if I'm not mistaken, I think our tilting might be getting a little bit more less sharp? Or it might be still getting sharp. Okay, there's a passenger with no passport. Or identification. Up, the lights have flickered. Yep, it ain't looking good. Now, during the sinking, on the wreck, one of these were found open, with, of course, the deck. Of course, one of these are in the museum, actually. Now, I'm going to try and get to the... I want to go into these cabins, and I don't know why it already has water in the cabin, and my head is under a pillow. Yeah, don't ask me why. I'm guessing the cabins weren't done properly. Unfortunately, we can't go further down the E deck, and I think all the yeah, there is an elevator, I think, down on E deck. So let's try and head down there if we can. Okay, there is not a single elevator down here. That's good. Okay, we gotta jump a whole bunch because we're kind of stuck here. So yeah, as you can tell, we do have limited breath under the water. So we don't want to stay underwater for so long. And if we do, we actually die. Now, as I talked before on a previous Titanic-related video, during the sinking, the first death would have occurred in the boiler room. Now, we're gonna go look through here and see how it looks. Alright, change of plans. Let's not. Okay, we'll go a deck higher. I'll go to... No, not B. Was it? Yeah, it is B deck. We have to go down. Alright, we'll head up, head down the B deck. You can see the ice has built up. Someone bought a piece of ice. Let's drop it off the ship. And as you can see, the Titanic is just sinking. I mean, thing is, now you're going to notice during the whole sinking of the ship, the water, the vessel will rock, and this is because of how Titanic was built. Due to how the ship was designed, the vessel will, of course, rock from side to side a little during the flooding. But as you can tell, D-deck reception, the reception room on D-deck has begun to flood. And we're heading right down there now, of course. So anything around here that was not bolted down, or anything that was not bolted down would begin to float. This would have been the dining saloon. Now if you noticed, we're tilting the port. Someone's trigger happy, I can tell you that. Now the ship is currently sinking with a slight list. Actually, we can tell. It could tell us what list of port we have, and our trim too, and the time even. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to decline that card. As you can see, I have a sponge cake, which I'm gonna eat right now. Now probably at this point it would have been stale, but you know. Not sure how many bites I can have of this sponge cake before it disappears my inventory. And you can see how bad it's getting up there. And there's Diana. Extremely wealthy. That's good. Although I'd be careful, ma'am. We're having a list of ports. Now, we're going to check the menu again to see how bad the list is. Yep, we're having now, of course, it also tells you what sinking we're doing. So as of right now, the sinking we are doing is the Titanic SOS 2023 sinking. Sorry about that. I might have just gotten a little bit of a brownie. I'll be right back. Once again, fellas. We're back. So, down there is the... well, it is the bow. But now it's, of course, going underwater. B deck underneath us is on the B deck. Down there is going under. We're going down to C deck. Actually, let's go check D deck. Oh, never mind, we're not going to be able to go to D deck. Mr. Wellington, how come you're not learning from your... Mr. Wellington, at least you learned from your mistake last time staying below on, you know, down there. Rose. Best watch out for that Cal fella. I don't trust him. We actually go in these cabins, so we can't claim them. Uh-oh, something happened. Let's go check top side, see what happened. Sorry, stewardess, we're gonna have to decline that card. As we don't really need one right now. We got our sponge cake. Technical advances in 1912. There's the lifeboats over there. So, you already know, during the whole sinking, one lifeboat here would have been flipped over, the other one would have been... Actually, yeah, this lifeboat's flipped over. Where's the water currently sitting at now? That answers my question, it's sitting right there. Deckhand is scrubbing for a final time on the Titanic. Here comes the water flooding B deck. Flooding A deck. And this cabin's here flooded is mined. ready to see what may happen next. Lights flickering. Place yet to flicker. And there it goes. That area would have been destroyed if I'm mistaken. Yeah, we're gonna head to the bow with the bow. The stern as quickly as we can. This is a vast funnel standing tall that's yet to even give way. The vessel is currently going down, so we're rushing as fast as we can to the back of the ship. See here the the stern is going vertical. See this. Oh, no, we're not gonna. We need to hop over quickly. As you can see, we have gone vertical. We have yet to go fully vertical, but we'll be going vertical soon. Yep, we're going vertical. So remember. Okay, yeah. Yep, we're twisting. We have indeed gone vertical. Get that on. Is that one of the lifeboats? I think one of the lifeboats got chopped up. Okay, we have made it to a lifeboat. Thanks to Elias for helping us. Your best way, we're gonna have to, I'll cut the part, oh, yeah, I'll cut the part to where we get to the, you know, Carpathia. There it is. In the distance is Carpathia. arriving and you can see all the ice. Remember, you also have to serve me right. There was, Carpathia did deny wanting any help from the Olympic. You know, as not to make any traumatized passengers worry, or at least be more feared about, well, you know, seeing a second ship that was identical to theirs in nearly every way. I say nearly every way, just to let you know, but don't believe in that whole, swapped, ships theory. In fact, don't believe in any kind of theories where it doesn't show the, Titanic was not... Uh-oh, we're gonna hit the bow! Back us up! We might hit bow! Has it stopped? No, it has yet to stop. Elias, we need to keep going. Right. Hello, we got a tomato with a smile. What a unique passenger. I can't believe that they're here. Oh, it's Gracer. I can't believe they made it. Now, to continue what I was saying before, do not listen to any theories where it shows the Titanic did not go vertical. I'm being serious about that because, well, we already know that the Titanic went vertical when it was, you know, sinking. At least when it was doing its final plunge. This Mayo Greaser. Steve Jobs. This person's name, which I'm not going to try and pronounce, it's not to risk butchering it. A person's name in gibberish. But yeah, we have made it back. Now, the Carpathia will be taking us back to New York. It will arrive later on. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm unpausing this so that you can see the credits. And you can thank all of these people here who helped make this game. You can thank every single one of them for making this game. Because they did incredible work on this game. And that was Titanic SOS, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed it. Y'all should give this game a good look. Now, you can play it however you want, but you can be whoever you want to be, but just make sure it's in the rules. But yeah, if you love to roleplay and love Titanic, give this game a go. Have a nice time. Bye.